July 4th, 2025, Independence Day. Thunder Valley Amusement Park, San Antonio, Texas. 50,000 visitors. Families everywhere. Children screaming with joy on roller coasters. Cotton candy vendors. Balloon sellers. Carnival games. Fireworks planned for evening. Perfect American holiday. Happiness. Innocence. Entertainment at its finest. But ride operators weren't employees. Were cartel members. Disguised. Armed beneath uniforms. Haunted house wasn't attraction. Was trafficking coordination center. Tunnel of love hid weapons arsenal. Ferris wheel operator coordinated drug deliveries via radio coded as ride maintenance calls. Gift shops sold more than souvenirs. Sold narcotics. To specific customers. Using coded phrases. Do you have the limited edition bear? Meant, I need cocaine. Employee break rooms were cartel meeting spaces. Park wasn't entertainment venue. Was criminal infrastructure. 200 cartel operatives. 80 kidnapped workers forced to operate rides at gunpoint. All hidden among 50,000 happy families. For 2 years, Thunder Valley had operated as perfect cartel base. Bought in 2023 through Shell Company. Family Entertainment Holdings. Paid $300 million cash. Previous owners were bankrupt. Desperate. Accepted offer without investigating buyers. Massive mistake. Cartel didn't want amusement park. Wanted territory. Location near I-35 corridor. Perfect distribution hub. Plus, daily crowds provided perfect cover. Who investigates theme park? Who suspects roller coasters hide trafficking? Genius strategy. Until July 2025, when FBI discovered the truth and planned most unusual raid in federal history. 50,000 families at theme park. 200 cartel members operating rides. Comment if you think using children's entertainment for trafficking deserves life sentences. The acquisition happened quietly. March 2023. Thunder Valley filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Attendance was declining. Maintenance costs were overwhelming. Park was failing. City was concerned. Theme park employed 2,000 people. Generated tourism. Closing would devastate local economy. Then Family Entertainment Holdings appeared. Mysterious buyer. Cash offer. $300 million. No contingencies. Deal closed in 45 days. Park was saved. Jobs were preserved. Everyone celebrated. Nobody investigated ownership. Fatal oversight. Family Entertainment Holdings was Shell Company. Registered in Nevada. Owned by Cayman Islands Corporation. That corporation owned by Mexican Trust. Trust controlled by Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Money came from drug proceeds. $300 million was minor investment. Return would be billions. Park was infrastructure. Strategic asset. Long-term operation. Renovation began immediately. Closed park for 3 months. Safety upgrades and modernization. Construction crews were cartel engineers. Work was specialized. Secret. Wasn't upgrading rides. Was modifying infrastructure. Installing hidden compartments. Building secret rooms. Creating weapons caches. Establishing communication systems. Converting family entertainment into trafficking hub. Haunted house was completely rebuilt. Looked same outside. Terrifying facade. Screaming faces. Lightning effects. But inside was command center. First section still had jump scares for guests. Kept appearances. But back section was restricted. Employees only. Actually was trafficking coordination center. Radio equipment. Computer systems. Surveillance monitoring. Security watching entire park. 500 cameras. Every angle covered. Every visitor tracked. Command center controlled everything. Tunnel of love was modified. Romantic boat ride. Couples floating through darkness. Music playing. Hearts glowing. But behind walls were weapons: AR-15s, AK-47s, grenades, body armor, ammunition, enough weapons for small army, hidden behind romantic scenery, accessible through maintenance hatches, perfect concealment. Nobody suspects weapons in Tunnel of Love. Ferris wheel became communication hub, highest point in park, perfect radio position. Operator wasn't carnival worker, was cartel communications specialist, former Mexican military, signals training. He coordinated deliveries. Ride maintenance to security, need brake check on car 7, meant delivery arriving at gate 7. Weather delay on operations meant law enforcement presence, pause activities. All coded, all professional, all undetected for 2 years. Hit like if you believe theme parks should face federal security audits. Gift shops were modified, looked normal, sold stuffed animals, t-shirts, souvenirs, but specific items were drug delivery mechanisms. Limited edition teddy bear came with cocaine hidden in stuffing. Vintage Thunder Valley poster tube contained methamphetamine. Special collector coin sets had fentanyl pressed into fake coins. Regular tourists bought normal items. Cartel customers bought special products, using code phrases. Staff knew. Regular employee sold you shirt. Cartel employee sold you drugs. Mixed together. Indistinguishable. Perfect system. Ride operators were 2 categories. Some were innocent, hired legitimately, thought they worked at theme park, operated rides, entertained guests, went home, didn't know about trafficking, were unknowing shields. But others were cartel members, hired specifically, trained, armed. They wore same uniforms, did same jobs, but carried weapons. Coordinated operations, were cartel soldiers disguised as carnival workers. The 80 kidnapped workers were worst secret. Forced labor, some kidnapped from Mexico, others from Central America, few from United States. All disappeared. Families thought they were dead, actually were enslaved. Forced to work, maintenance, cleaning, food preparation, behind-scenes jobs. Tourists didn't see them, were hidden, locked in basement dormitories at night, guarded constantly, beaten for slow work, threatened with family murders. Compliance was absolute. Terror was complete. Discovery came through accident. May 2025. Undercover DEA agent investigating drug distribution. Tracked phone number. Communications. Led to Thunder Valley employee. Ride maintenance supervisor. Agent thought was courier. Minor player. Wrong. Was major coordinator. Surveillance revealed pattern. Multiple cartel members working at park. All ride operators or maintenance staff. Too many for coincidence. Investigation expanded. Special Agent Lisa Martinez coordinated response. FBI Organized Crime Division. 19 years investigating cartels. But theme park? This is unprecedented, Martinez told her team. Criminal organization operating inside children's entertainment. 50,000 daily visitors. Families. Kids. All potential hostages if cartel fights. We need perfect intelligence. Perfect plan. 0 civilian casualties acceptable. Too risky or necessary takedown. Comment R or N. Undercover operation began. FBI agents applied for jobs. Summer hiring season. Park needed workers. Agents were hired. 3 different positions. Ride operator. Security guard. Food services. All gained access. Different areas. Different shifts. Built comprehensive intelligence picture. Agents discovered horror. Ride operators with pistols hidden in toolboxes. Break rooms with cartel meetings. Gift shops with drug sales. Haunted house with command center. Tunnel of love with weapons. Ferris wheel as communication hub. Everything was criminal. Entire park was corrupted. But most shocking, basement dormitories, 80 prisoners, locked, guarded, forced labor, slavery in American theme park. Planning required unprecedented coordination. FBI-led operation. DEA provided drug intelligence. ATF handled weapons. Texas Rangers supplied manpower. San Antonio Police SWAT stood ready. Total, 800 federal and state agents. Mission: raid active amusement park. Arrest 200 cartel members. Rescue 80 hostages. Secure 50,000 visitors. All without causing panic. All without casualties. Impossible challenge. Strike date was set. July 4th, 2025. Independence Day. Park would be maximum capacity. Perfect cover. Fireworks show scheduled for 9 p.m. Raid would begin at 8:30 p.m. During pre-fireworks entertainment, when everyone was gathered near main stage, when attention was focused, when surprise was maximum, 800 agents would infiltrate throughout day, disguised as tourists, positioned, ready. At 8:30 p.m. would activate, simultaneously, complete park takedown. Should theme parks face criminal liability for inadequate employee vetting? Comment Y or N. July 4th, 2025, 10 a.m. Park opened. Visitors streamed through gates. 50,000 expected by evening. Among them, 200 FBI agents. Plain clothes. Families with children. Actually, were tactical operators with families used as cover. Realistic disguise. Perfect blend. Spread throughout park. Every section covered. Every ride monitored. Every cartel member identified. More agents arrived hourly. Shift changes. Employee entrances. New summer workers. Actually were heavily armed SWAT operators. By 8 p.m., 800 agents were positioned. Throughout park. In costume shops. Disguised as mascots. Hidden in maintenance areas. Staged in parking lot tactical vans, overhead in news helicopters that were actually FBI aviation. Everyone ready, everyone waiting, everyone watching countdown. 8:20 p.m. Sun setting. Fireworks show approaching. Main stage announcer building excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, in just 10 minutes, Thunder Valley's spectacular Independence Day fireworks show begins. Please gather near main stage for best viewing. 40,000 people moved towards stage. Perfect concentration. Perfect distraction. Cartel guards watched crowd. Didn't see threat. Fatal error. 8:28 p.m. Martinez gave order. All stations, this is command. Execute in 2 minutes. Synchronize takedown. Every target. Every location. Arrest everyone. Rescue all hostages. Protect all civilians. This is largest theme park raid in history. Make it count. 8:30 p.m. Chaos erupted everywhere simultaneously. FBI agents throughout park activated. Ripped off tourist disguises. Revealed tactical gear underneath. FBI. Everyone get down. Federal agents. Confusion. Screaming. Children crying. But agents moved quickly. Secured civilians. Protected families. We're federal agents. You're safe. Follow our instructions. Move away from rides. Cartel operators were shocked. Tourist families were actually federal agents. Impossible. But real. Happening. Everywhere. Ride operators grabbed hidden weapons. Were immediately targeted. FBI. Drop weapon. Get on ground. Some complied. Others fired. Wrong choice. FBI operators returned fire. Suppressed weapons. Precise shots. 3-round bursts. Center mass. 13 cartel soldiers died in first 2 minutes. 27 surrendered immediately. Saw futility. Accepted defeat. Haunted House Command Center was breached first. Priority target. SWAT team entered through employee door, avoided guest entrance, moved through behind scenes, reached command center, flashbang grenades, explosive entry, FBI, federal warrant, hands up. 5 cartel coordinators inside, all surrendered, computers seized, communications equipment captured, intelligence goldmine, command center neutralized in 90 seconds. If you believe cartel members hiding among families deserve enhanced charges, type SWAT Power. Tunnel of Love assault was dramatic. SWAT boat team entered via water, approached weapons cache from inside tunnel. Guests were evacuated first. This is FBI. Exit ride immediately. Move to main walkway. Confused couples climbed out of boats, rushed away. Agents then breached cache, found exactly what intelligence predicted. 200 rifles, 500 pistols, 1,000 grenades, 50,000 rounds ammunition, enough to fight sustained battle. All seized, guards arrested, arsenal secured. Ferris wheel operator saw raid developing, tried warning cartel. All units, security breach, federal raid, execute escape protocol. But FBI had jammed communications. Nothing transmitted. Operator pulled pistol, aimed at approaching agents, was shot immediately, fell from control booth, 40 feet drop, died on impact. Communications hub was secured. No warning got out. Gift shops were raided simultaneously. 15 locations, all at once. Agents had list of cartel employees, knew exactly who to arrest, stormed shops. FBI, everyone remain calm. Specific employees, hands up. Regular employees were confused. Cartel members knew exactly why agents were there. Most surrendered. 2 ran, were tackled, arrested, searched, found drugs in merchandise, exactly as intelligence indicated. Evidence secured. Basement dormitories were priority. The hostages, 80 prisoners. SWAT team breached through maintenance access, found guards first. 3 armed men, didn't surrender, fought, were killed in brief firefight. Then cells were opened. FBI, we're federal agents. You're being rescued. You're safe. Prisoners couldn't believe. 2 years of slavery, suddenly freedom. Many collapsed. Some cried, others ran. Hugged agents, kissed ground. Liberation after torture. Unbelievable moment. Above ground, 50,000 visitors experienced organized chaos. FBI agents moved through crowds. Loudspeakers announced, "This is FBI conducting law enforcement operation. There is no danger to public. Remain calm. Follow agent instructions. Exits are open. You may leave safely." Many families chose to stay, watched raid, saw arrests, witnessed federal operation. American policing at finest. Historic moment. By 9:15 p.m. resistance ended. Last cartel member surrendered. Park was secured. 200 arrests total. 13 cartel killed in combat. 187 captured alive. 80 hostages rescued. All alive. All would recover. 0 FBI casualties. 0 civilian injuries. Perfect tactical execution despite 50,000 potential hostages. Professional operations saved lives. Evidence seized was staggering. 200 rifles, 500 pistols, 1,000 grenades. From Tunnel of Love, 50 kilograms cocaine hidden in gift shop merchandise, 30 kilograms methamphetamine in employee lockers, 10 kilograms fentanyl in haunted house command center. Total drugs, 90 kilograms. Street value, $50 million. Plus, computer systems, communication equipment, financial records, personnel files, complete operational intelligence. Hostage interviews revealed horror. 80 people, from 6 countries, kidnapped over 2 years, forced to work, beaten daily, starved, Medical care denied. 2 died from untreated illnesses. Bodies buried on park property. Behind roller coaster. Evidence was recovered. Remains identified. Families notified. Justice began. When theme parks enslave workers beneath entertainment, should assets be completely forfeited, shield, or seize? Federal prosecutors filed charges in Western District of Texas. RICO, kidnapping, forced labor, drug trafficking, weapons violations, murder, endangering 50,000 civilians, enhanced terrorism charges for operating in children's venue, maximum penalties everywhere, death penalty for leadership. Park executives were arrested. CEO, CFO, operations director, all claimed ignorance. We didn't know about Cartel. Evidence proved otherwise. CEO visited command center in haunted house. Security footage showed him. CFO approved budget items for special maintenance that actually funded trafficking operations. Operations director hired cartel members personally. They all knew, all profited, all guilty. Trials began October 2025. CEO first. Prosecution was merciless. Defendant operated trafficking ring inside children's theme park. 50,000 families at risk daily. 80 people enslaved. Beaten, starved, 2 killed. For 2 years. While families rode roller coasters. Defendant knew. Profited from ticket sales. Profited from drug sales. This is ultimate betrayal. Of childhood. Of innocence. Of trust. Death penalty is only justice. Defense claimed CEO was businessman. Hired to manage park. Wasn't involved in day-to-day operations. Couldn't have known about trafficking. Wasn't responsible for cartel actions. Prosecution destroyed this fiction. Showed CEO personally meeting with cartel leadership. Photograph evidence. Security footage from haunted house. Showed bank deposits totaling $20 million to CEO's offshore accounts. He knew everything. Was paid to allow everything. Was guilty of everything. Jury deliberated 4 hours. Guilty on all counts. Sentencing, death penalty. First theme park executive sentenced to execution. Historic. Message was absolute. Entertainment doesn't shield crime. Family venues don't protect trafficking. Everyone is accountable. Other executives received death penalties. Operations director got life for testimony. Provided details. Explained structure. Helped prosecution build cases. Received mercy. Barely. Cartel members faced harsh justice. Ride operators who were armed received 30-50 years. Those who fired at agents received life sentences. Gift shop employees selling drugs got 20-40 years. Command center coordinators got life without parole. Ferris wheel shooter was already dead. Justice delivered by tactical operator. Perfect outcome. The 80 innocent employees were distinguished. Ride operators who genuinely didn't know. Food workers who were legitimate. Maintenance staff who thought they were fixing rides. FBI verified innocence. Protected them. Provided support. Jobs. Counseling. Ensuring victims weren't punished for cartel crimes. The 80 rescued hostages began recovery. Physical healing took months. Psychological would take years. FBI provided everything. Medical care, housing, job training, citizenship assistance for foreign nationals. Some returned home. Others stayed in America, started new lives. All were free. Finally, forever. Thunder Valley Amusement Park faced closure decision. Could it reopen? Should it? FBI analysis determined structure was sound. Rides were actually safe. Park itself wasn't problem. Ownership was. Federal government seized park under asset forfeiture. Sold to legitimate entertainment company. New ownership. Complete employee replacement. Enhanced security. Federal oversight. Reopened May 2026. As Thunder Valley Family Park, Different name, different owners, different operation, same joy, without evil. When final assessments complete, 200 arrests, 13 cartel killed, 80 hostages freed, $50 million drugs seized, 1,000 plus weapons confiscated, 0 civilian casualties, death penalties for leadership, park seized and reformed, industry-wide security changes. This wasn't theme park, was battleground, where federal warriors fought evil disguised as entertainment, where innocence was protected, where childhood was defended, where families learned their safety requires eternal vigilance. 3 questions to consider. When cartels infiltrate children's entertainment, should death penalty be automatic? Should theme parks face mandatory federal security oversight? How many families must be endangered before entertainment becomes criminal? To 800 agents who secured that park, you protected 50,000 families while fighting 200 criminals. You freed 80 slaves. You proved no venue shields evil. Your courage defended childhood. This is SWAT Power, where rides hide weapons, where mascots are cartel, where federal power protects families at play, where entertainment learns. Our children aren't your cover. Subscribe because evil targets innocence, and we defend it. Like if you believe trafficking in theme parks deserves execution. Share if you support mandatory venue screening. When childhood is weaponized, federal justice makes criminals pay ultimate price. SWAT Power. Park secured. Hostages freed. Evil destroyed. Every time.